welcome to Tuesday's Talks with TT. It's TT here. That's me, by the way. I realize there's been some confusion, but I am actually TT. I want to clear that up. And today I am talking with Damien Noble Andrews, who is going to be one of our captains on our Live It teams. So today we're going to be talking about the ripple. It is a word that we use and believe in wholeheartedly here at Genes for Justice, but it's also a word that's a little ambiguous, a little hard for some people to understand unless you've got to experience it. So I'm talking to what I believe to be an expert in the ripple effect. I hope you don't mind if I call you that.
I was given that title earlier today, so I'll embrace it.
Ripple maker.
Yeah, ripple maker.
So can you tell me from your experience, like what the ripple is and why it's important?
Well, I think the ripple in general is just, it's change. You know, it's anything that affects the next person over. We all have the power to create a ripple effect. We all do create ripple effects without even knowing it. You know, you can look as small as, you know, making a left turn instead of a right, you know, or stopping at the stop sign for an extra beat, you know. But when you are making a conscious ripple, a conscious effort into creating change, creating an emotion, creating anything like that, the power can be pretty incredible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And so I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you think of the last, like, really profound ripple that you felt like you stood at the center of, you created?
You know what, to be totally honest, I feel that I have ideas about being at the center of a ripple, but my strength, I think, lies in fanning the waves of the ripple. You know, somebody else's creation, and then I know how to give it a better presentation and a wider reach. So I would like to say that I haven't really been at the center of a ripple yet, other than helping to facilitate it go further. Yeah.
I love that idea. Like, that visual just like came up for me, like fanning the ripple. And one thing, just so at Genes for Justice, like, I believe that as leaders, we're all leaders and we all create ripples, and, you know, having a conscious ripple, like every choice, every action we make, there's a decision and there's effects of that. And so we're about empowering leaders, creating communities, and creating this ripple of healthy relationships. And so today you stepped up in your leadership and you just started a ripple.
Apparently I did. Yeah. I guess so. Now I am at the center of the ripple.
You are center of the ripple.
So we had a coaches meeting today, and it became clear that the number of the coaches didn't know how to document their stories. And with my background in photography and film, I have that skill set to help them facilitate the storytelling. So I became a captain today, unknowingly. It just kind of happened. So yeah, I think that what I bring to the table is the ability to bring cohesion to their stories, and we want to present it to a wider variety of people. You know, have a further reach than just the small pond that we currently play in. Affect the people that, you know, maybe aren't as completely like-minded, or that already aren't playing with us within this, you know, or participating in it. So that's the goal. Yeah. That's
a really large ripple and a really important one. So I really want to acknowledge you for that and thank you. And so, you know, we always do a call to action at the end of our videos. And so today, my call to action to you is to really be conscious about one ripple that you want to stand in the center of today. So whether, like Damien was saying, like making a left turn instead of a right and seeing where it takes you, and seeing who you run into, or maybe it's stepping up into a leadership role, whether that be with your friends, your family, your community, in your work. But pick one ripple that you want to make today and do it consciously. All right, until next Tuesday. Mwah, bye.
Trust. Miracles. Clarity.
Ripples.
Motivation. Interconnectedness.
Now we get to take that out into the world. So, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yay!
Good job.